here we are. The relax on the couch, but for the last 10 days we have been on the edge of our seats. Quite literally biting fingernails.
Yeah.
It's been
commiserating, squealing, crying, so many emotions.
Bringing the blanket up. Not wanting to watch. So 10 days of fun, World Cup, and we thought we'd do a bit of a wrap up. We did our now let's do a bit of a wrap up of pre and post World Cup.
Yeah.
Welcome to Netball Chat with New Zealand are the world champions.
They are the 2019 world champs. They have done the unthinkable because they were ranked 4th in the world.
After the Com Games, they were 4th because they missed out on the medals.
Yeah.
Jamaica was number 2 in the world, England number 3. It's like they have come out, they're the phoenix. They're the rise.
Exactly. They have turned it around in 1 year. Look.
It's the fairy tale. That's what I said. It's the fairy tale of that have played over 100 games. So there was Laura Langman, Casey Korpua,
Rory, Katrina Rory,
and Maria Flau.
So she brought the dinosaurs out of retirement or out of being dropped.
Yeah.
She gave them one last chance because she thought that they were the experience and the seniority that they needed because after the Com Games with their transition with their young team. Didn't really work for them.
If we look at the grand final, they were the ones that
stepped up and exactly.
Yeah.
And Casey Korpua, player of the match in the grand final.
Well, we'll talk about the gold medal game. We're talking about it.
All right, we're talking about it.
So New Zealand win by 1 goal. At one stage, they were up by 8 goals. It looked like Australia were down and out. Firstly, kudos to New Zealand for winning.
I was completely devastated. I'm not gonna lie. I was
absolutely
gobsmacked.
Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was gobsmacked. You can see how New Zealand managed to capitalise and take that win because our goalkeeper, Courtney Bruce,
she was out for most of the game. Not literally out.
Not literally. In the first half, out of play, and if you follow us, you know Zach's issue with the circle defenders and being out of play and how much that impacts the game.
And so second quarter, Courtney Bruce wasn't really making an impact. No. Sarah Clow came on. Yeah. In the first 3 minutes, she gets caution. Warning.
She's out of play. She's getting pulled up, and I think she lost her confidence very quickly.
Yeah. As an umpire, I'm gonna defend the umpires, but if you look at the clip, potentially you could go, oh, that's a bit soft. But I think Gary Burgess was consistent the whole entire game. Jo Weston was still good.
She still managed to do her job. Wing defence. Well, we had another debutante.
Jamie Lee Price
in wing defence. If you watch us, you know I was really disappointed that Gabby Simpson didn't get the wing defence selection.
Yeah.
I really feel like
that's the backbone we were missing. Yeah,
she could have made an impact in that back line.
Yeah. But also once again out of play quite consistently in that first quarter. She drew a lot of whistle early on. And the wing defence, April Bentley did come on for the second half.
Oh, of course.
Made an impact.
Yes.
So
I feel like maybe she could have come on a touch earlier.
Yes. Centre, look, Lizzie Watson. She played a great game.
She had a good game,
good feeding. She was against Laura Langman for the game. Tough job.
Oh, that's a really tough day at the office because Langers is...
Langers.
She's a fossil that doesn't crumble.
And I think she held the team together.
She did. I was going to say, she did step up as vice-captain. She really did.
And I think in that second half, she was the one that kept some composure in that team.
So then we move on to Kelsey Brown. I think she was a bit unsettled in the first half of the first quarter.
Yeah.
But then she settled in.
Yeah.
And it was the Sunshine Coast. It was Nolene's.
Sunshine Coast lineup, yes.
Yeah, it was Nolene's lineup playing against herself.
Caitlin Bassett, Steph Wood, and then Kelsey Brown.
We all picked that.
Well, okay, we all picked it, yeah. And that was the one that was the lineup that beat them in the pool rounds.
Yes, that's correct, yeah. I think that Silver Fern's defence line was one super tall. Super athletic.
Super jumpy. Yeah. Super springy.
Athletic, yeah, that's what I meant by athletic, like this vertical jump. And die hard. Absolute die hard backline. Jane Watson,
Casey Corporal, and then
Katrina Rory.
And so, given there was some difficulties in our shooting circle, we both think there were some difficulties in the Australian shooting circle. And evident because Steph Wood went off at halftime. Gretel Tippett came on, which we love. We fly the Gretel Tippett.
We love Gretel Tippett. So I'm so glad that she came on, and I think that she made an impact.
I think she did too.
And I think that was a really good decision. That wasn't something that we were talking about. We thought
Steph would be there.
Yeah, we thought Steph would stay on.
Yeah. And then Bassett.
She had a great game in the semi-leading, not the semi.
The last pool game.
Yeah, the last pool game. So it was a shame to not see her step up to the same level that she played at the previous game.
Yeah, we have to be so proud of those girls. They are a young team, and they did us proud.
Then from the depths of despair.
Yeah. Several times in the semi-final she made brave selections. In the pool game against Australia she made some fantastic selections. She has done that team very well. And like playing Katrina Rory in wing defence for most of the tournament, who is typically a circle defender. Master stroke. Jane Watson. I friggin' love Jane Watson. She is my defending idol.
She turned it around.
Maria Falau turned it around. Tough to defend, moving circle firstly, but then two shooters who shoot from far out. And when defenders are used to protecting the post, that's a difficult thing to try and defend.
Counteract.
So fantastic work for New Zealand. Proud of you.
Indeed.
They'd had a fantastic win over Enterprise. That's the cost on the gold medal.
And then that one against South Africa, They didn't play to the intensity. I felt like they didn't play to the intensity that they had been playing throughout the tournament.
Watching the pool game, watching the pool match against South Africa, watching a pool game against South Africa, I was like, no one is going to beat these people. Joe Harton was on fire. Helen Housby was fantastic. The whole court was just fantastic.
There was no holes in the court.
And then the semi-final, you know how much I love her, but Jo was just not on. She just missed so much. Helen Housby had a cracker of a game.
Helen Housby.
Yeah, well, Ekanasio once again had a woman. She just was shooting from everywhere in the circle.
I feel like Jiva's, boiling hot, but then in that game she was a bit tepid. She was lukewarm and was just geez, where are you? What's going on?
Yeah, good on them. And then they got bronze in the end, but the bronze medal match wasn't, they won all 4 quarters. South Africa, unfortunately,
they didn't
run out of steam.
Unfortunately, they did run out of steam.
So they used Potkita so much that and they had a couple of players who came on every now and then, but they played those 7 for most of the 10 days.
Yeah.
And I guess, do they have
the depth that we have,
yes.
New Zealand has, and England has?
Yes, and then do they have the ability to play out a tournament?
I kind of feel that's like sort of the case with Jamaica as well. I feel like they don't have depth in their team as well, so they've got
some exciting players, though, don't they?
They do. They've got some good they've got a good 7, but then who is on the bench for them that can come on and make an impact?
Katie Antahaney didn't get a whole lot of game time.
She wasn't in the
You're
right.
7.
And I thought that was really interesting because she plays in our Suncorp Super Netball League.
Because they lost those 2 big games in the pool game, and we said they had to beat either South Africa or New Zealand. They didn't make. They still came 5th, and quite easily at the end over Malawi. But
yeah,
I guess the exciting thing, if we think about the bottom teams, South Africa had 4 teams in the top 8.
Yeah,
Zimbabwe.
4 African nations. Yep.
Zimbabwe. Can we talk about the exciting Zimbabweans?
Yeah.
Holy
they
just weren't they just fun?
They were fun, and they were there. They were so happy and blessed to be there, and when you have a look at their training conditions,
oh my gosh, yeah,
it's an absolute blessing that they got there, and I just feel for them, like, if you look at our resources,
you can't beat natural talent, can you? You just, at the end of the day, you can't beat some talent, and I think passion is the other thing. South Africa 2023 is going to be exciting, isn't it? Look out, Africa.
Quite liked a few of the Barbados shooter. What's her name again?
Wharton.
No, the first name.
I know.
Shaniqua. I think it's like Shaniqua.
She just was like toes in, up, down, up.
And then she would just, she's got the sass, man. Yeah. She's got the goal shooter sass.
Double figures for intercepts, and she was jumping Jack Flash then.
Yeah, and she got player of the match, and at that stage in the tournament, she was the number 1 ranked goal shooter.
Yeah. So, Sam, you wanted to talk about the umpires?
Well, I just wanted to know what your general consensus about the umpires were for the World Cup.
Look, I think we discussed during the one that, look, the umpiring is always going to be different when we look at an Australian umpire, and what we see is contest versus contact, and the abilities of those players versus what maybe overseas umpires see. Because the quality of the games overseas, and I'm not talking about England or see in Australia. And that, I think that's the difference. Like, there was one game where Caitlin Bassett just about got whistled out of the game because all she was doing was holding.
Yeah, she got
yet she was getting contact calls here, there and everywhere. But I think, like, this is a World Cup. The players have to adjust to the umpiring. The players have to work around that, and the umpires are there to kind of make sure that they are bound and playing by the rules. And they want to make sure that they're very clear about what they will do and what players can't do. So we thought we'd do an All-Stars team. But there's so many to choose from. So I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
So my All-Stars team consists of goal shooter. Lots of players missed out for me, but I went with Potgieter from South Africa.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
I know. Goal attack, again another tough one, considering we just dabbled on about Ekanasi for so long, but I went with another favourite, Helen Houseby. Wing attack, so many to choose from again. Bongi,
if you say
Chelsea.
so many to choose from one more time.
It's tough! I went with Liz Watson from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Centre, Laura Langman. Wing defence, it's hard.
God.
Jade Clark.
Is that who you went for?
Jade Clark, she played so well in so many games. And she is the classic wing defence.
Yes. Yeah.
Goal defence, it's hard to go past Carla Pretorius.
Well, she was player of the tournament, which we didn't talk about, and we should, because she is the best goal defence in the world.
Probably no surprise, but my friend from across the ditch, Jen Watson.
Across the ditch. Okay, so I've gone with Thajini Sivalingam, which is the Sri Lankan shooter.
She's going to retire.
The goal shooter.
She's going to retire. There's no more. You're not going to see her anymore.
Oh,
come on.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
She was fun.
She was fun.
Okay, in goal attack, I've gone with #with Harton.
Have you?
Yep, Joe Harton.
Joe
Harton just
talked Ekanassio's ear off.
Poor old Joe.
We never mentioned Joe Harton's buzzer beating first against South Africa, where she literally caught the ball, pivoted on one foot to keep inside, and then last second threw it up and it went in. Oh gosh, that was amazing.
I just felt like Joe throughout the tournament was consistent. There was some in that semi. In wing attack, I've gone for someone who played predominantly at centre, but also has played. No, has also played wing attack as well. Nicole Dixon. That's the name of the Jamaican. The Jamaican. She's a little sass. She's a sassy. But I also kind of went / Sharon Saunders. But Shannon Saunders, sorry, yeah. Centre, it was hard between Guthrie and Langman, but of course you can't go past Langman, the fossil. And I also went for Jade Clark in wing defence.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, you acted all surprised about that.
Well, because I didn't think that you would. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. Of course, I've gone with Carla Pretorius as well in goal defence.
Who else? And
look, there were times in the tournament where she did our Diamonds really proud. Maybe not the last game, but there were other games where she played the house down. So I've gone with Courtney Bruce.
I thought you were going to say Sarah Clown there for a moment. I was getting shocked.
No.
Okay, yeah, Courtney
Bruce. It was
Bruce,
between her, Shamira and her.
And keep your fingers crossed, guys, because this baby is the bun's almost done. Get excited.
So this time next week, I may not be here. A
little centre might be coming out.
Yeah.
Good to be back. Only a few weeks left, and stay tuned for Netball Chat with Sam
and Zach. See ya.